Hi, this is Mark and Zarin Olsey with the weekly Madly in Love Marriage Blog.
This week we're talking about how to disarm conflict.
Yeah. Think a minute. How important is it for you to be understood by another person? I know when someone really understands me and takes the time to do so and somehow validates what I have to say, it's huge.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to happen a whole lot in conversations
No, I think couples don't listen well enough.
to do so.
They're too busy speaking.
Yeah.
So Mark, how do we do that?
Good question. Here's what we do, and here's what we want to suggest you to do as well. First of all, I have to determine that my goal really is to love. It's not to be heard. It's not to resolve things, but my goal for you is to love. So I think love, and that means I get quiet and I choose to listen to you first. Okay? Because I want to listen to understand you. And I listen long enough until I have a sense of what you're saying, and I can actually validate in some way by saying, honey, that makes sense. I can appreciate what you're saying.
I feel like that takes a lot of self-control when you're in the middle of an argument to listen and then to be willing to validate.
It does, but my point is that's what love is all about.
I remember the first time that Mark ever said to me, that makes sense. I just about fell over. I knew he didn't agree with me. I knew he was coming from a different angle himself, but he was willing to validate where I was coming from. It was amazing.
Sure, and when you got back up off the floor, I said, I really do understand it. It does make sense.
It was like a gift.
Yeah. So when that happens, the tendency then is for me to say my viewpoint, but what I need to do then is to get quiet and stay quiet.
Okay, but I have a question because I know in this instant you didn't agree with me. You had a different viewpoint. So when do you get to share?
Good question. I stay quiet long enough until it kind of soaks in that I really meant what I said, that it makes sense, that I can appreciate your perspective. And after I sense that has soaked in, then I say, can I share with you my perspective? In other words, I ask you if I can share, and I ask you for the opportunity to share rather than I take the opportunity.
So rather than demanding that you force your viewpoint on me, you are kind of asking for an invitation to share.
Yes. Everybody knows if I were to say, that makes sense, but you would not feel heard. So I want to say that makes sense. I get silent, wait a few seconds, and then ask if I can share with you my perspective.
And that's very respectful and kind.
Yes.
So try these steps this week when you get involved in a conflict and see if it doesn't go much smoother for you.
We believe you'll be amazed, in fact, how well this one little step will help. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
See you next week.